Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. We are unboxing Ruth today. I know it's later than hoped for. I honestly cannot begin to imagine where October went. But anyways, nonetheless, lots of glitter. When you open your little package, it's just super sweet. Um, all the attention to detail is what really gets to me, especially considering that Ella does this all by herself. And so Ella, there you go, here's all her details for you to get in touch with her, follow her on all the socials. And then the kit this month comes with your devotional, which is in these pretty cards. It's got a beautiful cover and back side cover. And it's textured, and the colors are just rich and gorgeous, as I'm sure you've seen the unboxing by some of the other ladies, as well as the beautiful pictures by Ruth. So it kind of breaks down the devotion into these little cards. I like that it's landscape and not portrait like a usual TN. I don't know, it's just super cute, and I think I'm gonna just put my little ring on the edge there. And then also you get beautiful little strips of material, which is kind of pre-bound for you on this paper clip, but you can take it apart. And then some library cards with some instructions on how to fold the envelope where these library cards will fit in. And then, needless to say, you can then make more library cards to fit in there for prayer. And I think I'll include in my setup today just how to fold this little envelope, and I'm going to use it in the front of my art Bible to put some notes in and some prayers and some more private thoughts along that line. Then you get a little pack with just various little goodies, like a doily and a piece of material, some kind of like stringy type. I think it fits the color, I think it fits the feel for the grain kind of effect. And then you get this little tag with like a stamped R on it. You also get a piece of dictionary paper. Now, I just had all the feels and all the memories when I felt and saw this piece of dictionary paper, because I'm pretty sure I had the same EUD when I was growing up. And yes, here is the beautiful art Bible, set up in much the same way as what Jonah was. Same smooth, beautiful paper. It is the Word English Bible. There's space to put in your name. There's a lot of blank space that you can make notes in or do art in. And then for the actual layout, there's the open space next to the typed space, and then an entire open page for you to do whatever then you see fit to do. And paging to the back of the book, like with Jonah, it was a fairly short book. There's some space for notes. Again, some more empty paper that you can do with what you like. Lots of space for notes. Some dot grids, some line grids, some square grids. I don't know, is that also a grid? And then some gorgeous pattern paper that fits the kind of paint swatch of the kit, with this beautiful deep red and glitter paper. All the sparkly and blingy and everything is going to come out in this kit, I just know it. And then these gorgeous, beautiful ladies. Lovely font used for Ruth, and then this deep red maroon kind of lovely flower effect with that golden grain. I don't know, it's got me all over this kit. And then you get alphas to trace, and then that same hardcover at the back. Like I said in the beginning, all of this done by Ella. She binds, she cuts, she prints, she puts together. The assembly line is not an assembly line, it's her. So I really want to, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you to Ella for just bringing this kit to us again. Gorgeous things that we can play with. And I'm just going to show you quickly how I'm going to set up my little devotional, how I'm going to get that to be able to be worked in, so that I can work on my devotional itself and then carry on into the art Bible. I am just using a 1-hole punch with pliers to punch through this little devotional set all the way so that the hole's in the same place. And then this set of punch and pliers I got from P&A, and the little ring I got from her Annie's. You can pretty much get them at your local craft store. I'm using some very glittery gold washi, and I'm folding it on top of itself to be able to not have any sticky part exposed. And then I'm using that through my little ring to kind of just be a embellishment on that part. Then I'm taking this little ball tool with my envelope. I'm taking a steel ruler, and I should have done this on my craft mat, but I didn't, and that's okay. Just scoring kind of into the lines so that the folds are easier. Be careful not to score right through, because you will break this paper. It is very thick, but still you need to be gentle. And then just folding it, or using double-sided tape to fold the inside edges over one another, and then my little short flap over on top of that, with enough space, kind of putting my fingers in to leave enough space so it doesn't stick, so that you can't move it afterwards. Then just kind of sticking my note cards back to front so that I can write on both sides, and use the pliers again to put a little hole through there, just for embellishment, and you can do whatever you want with it later. And I'm going to stick that in the front of my art Bible on one of those empty pages, and I'm also just putting a piece of grain on that. I think it's gorgeous. So there you go, all set up and ready to dive into this devotional, which really I can't wait. But first, this book belongs to me. Hang on until the end of the video to see if you can get a book that belongs to you. It has been very generous to give away one of these books again, or kits again, through my channel, and I'm just super honored and thankful for that. Working through the devotion, we look at who Ruth was. Where did she come from? Who were her parents? Is there anything more that they say about her? And really the only thing that they say about her is that she was from Moab. Now, the Moabite people served or worshipped different gods. They had many idols. They were known for not being loyal to one. Okay. Now, at this time, Elimelech and his wife Naomi lived in the country of Moab. They had gone away from their home country, which was Bethlehem, and they were living there in Moab. And the story just starts just like that, telling you kind of what and who, and that there was a famine in Bethlehem, so they needed to go to this country of Moab. And it really tells you pretty much everything about everyone else except Ruth. And the only thing that's known about Ruth, because she was a Moabite woman, is the fact that that Moabites served idols and worshipped different gods. Now that brings us to kind of a dilemma when we look at Ruth, because when all of these things happened, it would be understandable for her to then stay with her people. So by all these things, I mean that Elimelech died, the sons Chilion and Malon died. I have no idea how to say those things. It's probably some divine Hebrew kind of pronunciation that I'm getting all wrong, and the CH is a ch in what. Bottom line, I'm fussy cutting while thinking about these two girls, Orpah and Ruth. My daughter hates when I call her Ruth, but don't say that out loud. Anyways, so my youngest is also named Ruth, from this book of the Bible, actually. Verse 16 of this chapter is where we got her name from. Nonetheless, so I'm cutting these gorgeous flowers and this sweet silhouette of a lady, and we're looking at Ruth, and we are understanding that there should have been no loyalty. There's nothing that says how long they were married, kind of thing, to instill loyalty. There's no discussion about how her relationship with her mother-in-law was. There's no, reasoning for why or why not. All we know is that at this place and at this time of the Bible, or this book, Naomi gave her two daughter-in-laws an option. They could stay, or she actually urged them to stay. For the art, I'm using some DecoArt Americana. I'm using the Poodleskirt pink. I'm using the Cranberry wine and some Plum Suede. So those are the three colors that I've got in my palette over there. And I'm using a dry brush, just a soft brush by Faber-Castell, and dry brushing these colors, not rinsing my brush in between or cleaning it off, so that the colors do kind of blend into one another and just kind of make this like painted element to it that I saw on the title card for Ruth, and as well as on the pattern paper in the back, just kind of recreating that on my own. And I am absolutely loving it. So instead of letting it dry all the way, I'm haastig. So I am also going to use some Windsor & Newton gold ink. This is a dipping ink or a writing ink as far as I'm aware, and I'm literally just picking some of it off from the lid, the inside of the lid, after I've shaken it with a small brush, and then using my finger to blend it over the acrylic paint, and it gives this, I don't know, this beautiful shimmered edge. Thank you, Henri, for teaching me this technique. It kind of adds some aging. It's just pretty, all kinds of pretty. And then I'm just assembling my little layout, looking at where I want what, and then using my trusty Tombow multi-liquid glue to stick that down. I'm going to be layering the flowers at the bottom, and then layering the word Ruth, the introduction to Ruth, there on this page next to chapter 1. Now let's get to how you can win one of these kits. I do only have one to give away to someone in South Africa, and I am going to ask you what the three colors of DecoArt is that I used. I am confirming that it will be down in the description box below for you to also see, and then we will use a random picker on Friday, and that would be the 16th of October, which is the launch day for this kit, as well, in the sense of the physical kit should be going out by then, or starting to go out by then. Again, like I said, she's doing it all herself, so pray for her. Pray. It's a good spiritual work that she is doing, and obviously the kind of intensity and pressure that comes with that is on a different level. I'm using my gold gel pen just to add some highlights to the word Ruth. I did use that same Windsor & Newton gold ink to just kind of paint around this little image, and then again smearing it with my finger, or blending it in with my finger, so that it's not a stark line, but more kind of like that dry brushed effect as well. Adding the little gold accents to the hearts, and again even smearing my jelly roll pen to get it just pretty. And then I'm going to use my Finetec metallic or pearlescent colors. This has got a potent gold in it, so I'm splattering that all over my page and calling it a day. So remember, in the comments down below, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the socials, or follow the socials. It will be La Rochelle Bible Journaling on Facebook and Instagram, and then when we do this draw on Friday for the prize, I'm hoping that my youngest will be with me. She is Ruth. It is her birthday. She's also going to be working through this kit, and she'll be doing the giveaway, I hope, if I can get her. She's busy. Date stamping, calling it a day. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.